Welcome, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining me tonight. Welcome, welcome. So glad to have you aboard and hope I have some followers. I started this a little bit ago, a couple of minutes ago, and I don't know if it was the internet or what, but it froze, and so I decided I better start it over. I had some difficulties putting my title in anyway, so this works out great. Hopefully this time we won't have issues. Tonight I want to do a quick neighbor gift. It's very fun, and we are using Joy to the World again from the Christmas Cheer transfer. So this is what we have going on. Look at those images real quick. There's lots of fun things you can do with that, and there's different sizes. And let me check to make certain I'm live, and let me share this, and we'll see if people come on in the meantime. Be sure to like, share, and comment, and let me know you're there. Say hello. I would love to know that you're on with me. So and it's saying I'm live. Hi Sage. So you are seeing me. I'm trying to see if I'm live. My phone's not showing that I'm live. So I guess I'll just go with it. I was going to share, but I can share later or have my friends share. So I will get back to, I'll put everyone on the table view, and then we'll do the switcher. And then you'll have me in the corner. Hi everyone. Hi Erica. Hi Jolene. Oh, so fun to have my old neighbor on. I miss not living across the street from Jolene. So it's in Christmas time, and I miss her kids. They were like grandkids. So that's good that it's good. I feel like I'm having technical difficulties tonight. So my project is, it's a real inexpensive neighbor gift, and the pot holders come from Dollar Tree. You could get them anywhere, but these actually are real nice. They just came in the mail. I couldn't find them at my Dollar Trees, but I've heard that they are in store. So I had to pay a little more because I had to pay the shipping, but they have a nice silicone rubber back. So that part's good. Oh yeah, we miss you too. And we miss our house. So anyway, so I'm just gonna move on with that so you can see, but I have this Joy to the World transfer. I've already stuck it on, but Jolene's, I don't know if you've ever seen these, but these are silk screen transfers, and before you stick them down you have to fuzz them on a towel. So you just take a regular towel, lay it down, lift it up, lay it down. You do that about 3 times. And this one's been used several times. They can be reused over and over again. And that's your probably most expensive in the paste, but you still can reuse all this on a lot of projects. So it gets a lot of good out of it. So I think I'll start with, I'm going to do one in red and black, and then we may do some whites. We'll see what we do real quick. So, and I'm going to use the ink tonight. And usually you check it and you can stir it, but the ink's usually better than the paste. I think for the most part, you don't really have to stir the inks. I don't know if Sage is still there, but I'm learning things. So anyway, and you take a squeegee, you can take a bigger one. This is one that's been cut in half. Hi, honey. So I'm going to try the one that's cut in half, and I'm just going to pull down. And my transfer is not quite as sticky, so hopefully this works out, because I've used it several times on different things, but usually you can get 10 to 11 uses out of it, sometimes more. So, and then any excess just scrape off in your jar. And I'm going to lightly try and lift this up and see what's happened with it. Before I see a spot down here I want to get a little better. So hold on a second. I was trying not to get to the edge of things. Hi, Nancy. Your chalk stuff, your and Erica's chalk stuff got sent out today. So there's the joy to the world. It did leak a bit, so that makes me, it's not bad, but right through there I can see a little leakage. So I'm going to clean this better and see if I can get it to stick down better on the next one. But it's still usable, and it's cute. So I'm going to set that aside and kind of let that dry. We'll heat set it with a blow dryer before I add any embellishments. And normally oh, that's great, Erica. Normally I would just use the heat tool on it too, but tonight, to save time, I'm not going to put the heat tool on it. I'll just do the blow dryer. But you would use an iron or a heat press and use it for like 30 seconds or more on high heat. Well, we just need to get out there. We need to come see everybody. You always brought sweet neighbor gifts to us. And Jolene knows I always do crafty things, so. But I think there were some years you didn't get stuff because of everything going on. Oh, another thing I learned today when I was playing with this is I've decided, you know how I've said yogurt consistency or cake batter? Well, I think some of my white was maybe even thinner than cake batter because it was seeping through. And so I think the thicker does work better so that it doesn't seep through. So that is, you're just going to have to play and get the consistency that you guys like the best. The other thing that helps the back be more sticky, and I can't remember if I did that, but you use the disinfectant wipe, and that makes it more sticky. And we're going to try my cream. I haven't even opened the cream color. And this time, oh, my camera turned. I hope you wasn't seeing everything crooked. This time I'm going to use the big squeegee and try and push it down better. I didn't do that on the last one. And that helps get air bubbles out too. So this is just our great big squeegee. That we carry. Yeah, I don't really think I need to... Well, that's the gold. I'm not doing gold, sorry. I could though. But I was thinking of trying this cream color. It's called Fawn. And I think the consistency's fine, so I'm not going to stir that. I'm just going to use the big squeegee this time. And that does look a lot like cake batter or yogurt. Even that. But somebody mentioned you could put a little water in it if it's too thick, but I think I've just got to learn to work faster. There's a little bit of bubble there, so I'm worried a bit about leakage up there. My transfer maybe be losing its sticky a little bit. Oh, we will find out. Yeah, just slightly. And then maybe I played with it too much, but it's still not too bad. Let me clean it off again. And I will set that aside. And we are going to try a white one. And see how my white paste is. I'm kind of making a mess. I should really go to the sink and do this. As I've told all of you, it's the better way to be doing it. Let me get my towel here. I'm going to set this aside. I might try the cream color again. I have 4 of them here. Yeah, that was a fawn. Oh, hi girls. How fun. I bet they're anxious for school to get out. My niece says that her kids are anxious, that she teaches. Yeah, so let's just try another cream one because I brought 4 of them back here. And we are going to, hopefully, I'll have to be more careful. Let me get my squeegee again. Okay, I am going to clean off my little, I'm going to try the little one this time. And I'll just be careful here up by the joy at the top. And fabric's a little different than working on an actual surface. And if you're doing a chalk surface, you can always wash it off if something happens. That's the one good thing about the chalk. So because there is spots here that just are not getting sealed properly. I can see that because you shouldn't have bubbles underneath. So, and if I keep wanting to use this, I may have to get a new transfer. So that actually worked. That's okay. So we'll go with that one. Let me set this aside and I'll wash this off again. And we're just going to try a white one on the last one. I go through a lot of wipes here, a lot of disinfectant wipes. Especially if I'm trying to clean here and clean it off. Well, and one thing I could maybe try and do is get a little bit more of the fuzz off. And that might make it a little more sticky. I haven't been trying to do that so much, but it does move around. Okay, so we'll try our white. Take my goodies out of it for a minute. Oh, I've got to tighten this up, and it's flipping on me. So I will put the lid on my paste here. I better get the lid on the black one real quick too, so we don't have a accident. Oh, that's good, Erica. I'm glad that it's better. So we'll get this on. If you get paste or ink on your hands, you want to make certain it gets off because it'll stain your fabric really fast, and then things just are downhill from that point. So keep your area as clean as you can. So I'll stick this one on here, and I'm going to pull out my white. Now the other thing, you could do the chalk. You guys have seen me chalk on fabric, but if they were going to wash that, even though you heat set it, it would come off. So it's better to use the ink. Okay, so we'll move on to the white. And the white feels like it's a good consistency. Sometimes they're not always the same consistency. That's what's, you kind of have to figure things out from that. So the first time I had somebody that I've been trying to help with sewing machine problems. She sent me a whole bunch of pictures right before I was going live. She doesn't know I do these live, so I'll have to get her involved in them. So I told her later. Because I'm trying to help her with her embroidery machine problems. So we'll just put the lid back on that. And we are going to lift this up and hope that it went on there okay. And that one's good. So, and it feels stickier now that I kind of messed with it. So let me clean this real quick. Especially with the ink. I've found that it's not good to leave the ink on. It just totally will ruin your transfer. If it's the paste, you can turn it upside down and set it on something until you can get in there. But at least this way it's partially cleaned. Now that's the other good thing about my glass mat is it looks messy, but it works out good. Good thing I'm almost done with inks, because I'm about out of wipes here. I didn't realize I was that low. But I have some across the table here. I see them. So that'll be great. Now I have another stash if I need it. Okay, so I'll just turn that upside down on the table. And yeah, the red and white's cute, isn't it? Well, I had a reasoning for doing the cream, because I have some embellishments I want to put on that were cream. So we will see what happens here. So let me get the blow dryer. This one turned out really good. No leakage. It was really good. So and I thought I wouldn't get my heat press out because I have to run my power from the other room. Not that I don't have it set up, but I'm still organizing. My room's worse than it was the other day, so it's a good thing you guys can't see my room so much. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have time to get in here and get it done better. And I have stuff out in my hall, and I gotta get that, deciding where I'm putting everything. So it's a little tacky. I can feel it tacky when I'm touching it. And it may feel that way a little bit too. Yeah, I think the cream will be cute. And the red and black, I want to use that red and black ribbon that we used last night, the narrow, so that was why I wanted to do the black. So that's not too bad. I think I can work with it where it's not going to get ruined. I'll set that aside and grab one of the other ones. And these may have, they're still tacky. So, better I have the blow dryer on it than ruin them till I can heat set them with my iron. And I may just get my little, I have a little small iron that gets really hot. I probably will just pull that out instead of my heat press because it's just such a small area. Like one day I'll get that little iron in here and show everybody because I love my little travel iron. It's just tiny. If Jolene's on, it would be one she would like because she does a lot of quilt things, and if she's going somewhere doing quilting at somebody's place, it's just a fun iron that you can have for that. So I'll set that aside. We're good. I'm not going to do it. Trying to make it shorter. So I'll see if I can. Now the black, see, was a lot thinner for some reason, and it's almost dry. Yeah, the only thing is it bled slightly right there and up here a little bit because it seemed a little thinner. But like I said, some of it could be my transfer starting to lose tacky. But it seemed to be fine on the glass. I don't want to get rid of it yet. And I have a tiny, tiny spot there, but it's still not too bad. So I ordered red and black in these. So the black, you could do black and white and black and red, or black and maybe blue. And it doesn't have to even be Christmas. It could be if you need to give a gift to somebody and you don't want to make it Christmas. In fact, I have some other images I'm sure I'll use on them that are kitchen images that would be cute. I'm just trying to get a lot of Christmas stuff in right now. So anyway, I'm going to set it aside because that's a long time for you guys to hear that blow dryer. And I was trying to make this a little shorter tonight. Trying to see if I can get a few shorter ones in so they're not all long, because maybe some people don't want to watch long ones. So you can decide where you want your bow, but I'm going to tie a bow here. And I probably don't need that long of a tail on it. Like, I don't know if you guys could even see me. It's upside down for the moment while I just tie this. Because sometimes it's hard working how you think you should be working, but it just is easier to do it the other way. So, and we'll pull that like that. Let me turn it back around. Now, you wouldn't have to put the bow on it, but I thought the bow idea is cute. I'll just do a slash on this one instead of my V that I really like to do. So there's your little bow. Now, another thing we could do is I can go around it with this little pom-pom stuff. Let me see how I want to do this. Okay, I'm going to do it just a little bit longer. And I think I'm just going to kind of wrap it around the bow so it has these tails that stick out. And then I'll get my wire cutters here. And I'll just twist that so it stays. All this is not glued, so they can just take it right off and use their hot pad. So there's that. And then my thought was, how about we glue well, I have some different things here. I have like this little red tree that could be glued there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. So there's a little red tree. they also come in like a green. So the green, maybe everybody can tell me what they think. I've got the little holly berries here that I've used before. So that could be glued on top of the ribbon. Oh, that's way cute. We could just even do that. Let's try that on this one. Oh, you like the... Okay, well, let's see what your vote is. And then we also have... We also have the bells. So we can all do them slightly different. What about the holly on this one? Everybody okay? Let's do... Oh, Randy thinks it needs silver. Okay, I have silver bells. So let me move that. The silver bells are cute. Let me put that on this one. Oh, Nancy says the holly. So, and I'm not getting them to stay up there, but you see the silver. So is it the holly or this? Okay, Nancy still says. Well, Nancy and Erica say holly is cute. So we're going to go with the holly because I like the holly. We can always make one with silver bells. Now I'm trying to get my glue to come out. Okay, so that's... Everybody can see that. That one's done. So, and that turned out way cute, and I'll show you in a minute what we're putting in it. Because I'm sure everybody realized, I think you could tell it had this pocket, or maybe we didn't talk about that, but because I talked about the silicone on the back, but it's got the pocket so you can put your hand in it. So there's that one. Now we'll do this one, and I have this ribbon which has the cream in it. That's why I wanted to try the cream. And then I have so yeah, you could put a silver bell there. So I'll have you upside down again for a minute. Now this ribbon could actually be either way. It's kind of like flannel on one side and not on the other. So I think when we do the other one, I'm going to do the reverse of it. So when you tie this, you got to make certain you tie it so your flannel's out, though. If you're doing flannel, it's easy to have it go the other way. So we'll just do a V again. Or not, yeah, the slash, I mean. We won't do a V. So I've got that tied, and then let me see where my, oh, I have more. Let me grab, I don't know if I set it out here. Oh, here it is. So I have this really cute vine that I found the other day that has these rusty balls on it. And I love rusty stuff. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. So, and we're just going to do just like we did the last one. We're going to leave a tail. And it's wired also. And then we'll go the other direction and come back around. And we'll come out here with a tail on this side. So let me see if I can straighten this out a bit, and then I have some, let me pull this tail out here. Now for the top of this, I have a bigger rusty bell we could put there. Or I could even do 3. Three's cute, so I'll just put 3 of those. And I have great big rusty bells. One big rusty bell would have been cute there too, probably. But they're out in the hall. So we'll just do the 3. Well, let me get some glue on the bell. Just one more, and then okay, so I don't know, can you guys see that well enough? So that's really cute also. And I could have just put one bell. Either way would have worked. You could have even put like a snowflake there. Oh, Randy thought I should have put holly behind it. Well, and I have the holly here. We could maybe get some green on it still. Give me a minute. How about one bell with, now the bells are coming up. We'll try the holly. Let me see here. And then how about just one bell and a holly? That's cute. Let's try that. You guys can't see that real well maybe, but that is cute. We'll just try the holly with one bell. And let me just hold this a minute. Okay, it does look cute with the green. So, Randy had a good idea. So I'll let you look at that for a second. I'm going to grab the next one. Let's go to the white one. We'll do the white one next. So the white one, I was just going to go ahead and use the red and black ribbon again. Only this time on the white one I have white pom-poms. So I was going to use the white. So I'm about ready to turn it back around. Okay, so we're going to grab the white pom-poms for this one. So we'll leave a tail there. I'll come back around this way. I'll get my snips. So if anybody else has joined, please like, share, and comment, and let me know you're on. That would be great. So the white's cute with it. Now let's, I thought we could do some holly, but I'm going to cut the holly into smaller pieces. Or the greenery. I guess it's not really holly, but the pine boughs. And I'll hold that in place, and then I don't know if you guys can see that very well. That could work. It's just a little plastic holly thing that I got. You know, our other thing is like the tree. We got the red tree. Let me grab another one. Actually, the red tree is kind of cute. That could go there. Or we could do the jingle bells, but I even wondered about the great big snowflake. I like the snowflake. So, what's everybody thinking? Snowflake? I don't know if we got a lag going on or... I'm not seeing any answers at the moment. And let's see how long we've almost been an hour. Yes, Nancy says yes, the snowflake. That's what I think. Okay. Because it really brings out the white. The snowflake has the white glitter, honey. Maybe we can get something silver on this next one for you. So it's kind of sticking, but it's not quite stuck. And I don't have any tiny balls. That actually is cute. Let me glue the silver ball in the middle. Yeah, that turned out way cute with that. That just finished it right up, honey. Darling neighbor gift. So if everybody can see that with the cute bell on it. So I'm going to set that one aside. We have one left to do, and then I'm going to show you what you put in, some things you can put inside, or we'll talk about that. So we'll grab this last joy to the world, and we're going to tie the ribbon the other direction. Remember I said one side looks like flannel and one side doesn't. So we're going to tie it the direction that doesn't look like flannel. And we'll got you upside down again for a minute. And then you just have to make certain that you get it turned right, of course. Okay, and this time, instead of using the berry stuff, let's use the red balls again. Oh, thanks, Erica. Well, Randy, if you want to, honey, if you want to come take over, I'll let you do a live anytime you want to do a live. Problem is he can't talk. He can only type. He had a rough night last night with his teeth, so doing better today though, so that's good. Now I just need to find my wire cutters. Okay, so we could put, I could put some more of the pine, and we could do balls, or yeah, because I have this cream colored ball, and I could do like 3 balls with some of that, some of this. Let me try that. I think I will like that. Yeah, I think he's doing a little better today, so that's good. So we're just going to cut the pine stuff up. And I'll just start gluing that. Yeah, no fun going through that. Bad enough having one tooth pulled. So now remember, I'm not gluing on the hot pad. That way they can take this right off and use their hot pad. But maybe it'll be so cute they They won't want to use the hot pad. Who knows? Sometimes that happens when we make crafts that are supposed to be used. So and I'll hold these here a minute so they hopefully will adhere together. I'm going to throw a little more glue in there. So give me a minute to hold this, and then, oh, and Randy wanted twigs and a pine cone, but I still think this turned out really cute. I do have pine cone here, and I guess I could stick that in there somewhere. Hold on. Well, my wire cutters are not cutting tonight for some reason. Let me try my other pair. There we go. So is that what you're wanting? There's pine cones in there now. Let me get some more glue. It's wanting to separate anyway. I don't know what's up with my glue, but so I think I'm just going to let that sit. We'll let that one just try and dry for a minute. Let me blow on it. So we'll set this aside a minute. That did turn out cute with the pine cones. It added to it, so that's great. So let me hold that up. Can you guys get the focus of that? And then, so that's way cute. But I'm gonna let it dry a minute still since I'm having problems with that glue. We'll let that dry a minute and set up. And I'm wondering if we need some bells or something on this. I've been thinking about it while I was sitting here. We need something else there. Well, I'm just gonna have to, it's hard holding those there. Let me see what, I'm just going to glue some, I think. And I don't know if I could get that tree to stick up, that would even be cute. Let me try that. I'm going to see if I can get that to stay. And then maybe put a bell. And I even have, hold on, these tinier bells might be better. Let me turn this upside down now that I have glue all over it. But we're going to do the tiny ones, I think. Okay, can everybody see that? It added a little bit to it. So it's cute. And it just added something to it. And those were not expensive. It was like $2 because it was like half price, or $2.50 for these little acrylic trees. There was a ton of them in there. So I thought I better use them since I bought them. Because there was red and green. Okay, so this is what we're going to do for our neighbor gift now. Is you can take a muffin mix, you can take a sugar cookie mix, anything that you think would be fun. And you can usually get these fairly inexpensive. And you're going to slide this in that pocket. And you could quit there, and that could just be their gift. You could also add a little tag if you wanted, a little chalk couture tag with the holiday minis. That would be way cute to tie onto here if you wanted to do that. Or you could just do an actual chalkboard tag with the cardstock. That could be cute. The other thing, now I know this doesn't match, but this is just to show you the idea. You could get a red or a black silicone scraper, and you just stick that on the side there. And if you have the, so it's just like that. So that's your cute little neighbor gift. Let me pull the other ones over. If you want me to put the packages in them, I can, so you can see what each of them look like with the cookie dough in it. So let's do that. I won't put this in all of them, but I'll do the cookie dough just so you can see them full. In fact, that took the handle off of that one. So there's that one filled. And like I say, way cute gift for $1, and then just your trim and the little bit of chalk couture stuff you use on it. And the thing about the hot pads is they are quality. They don't look like they're $1 hot pads. They look way more expensive and feel more expensive than that. So there's the berry, or the little bulbs. That I really like that one. That one turned out way cute. Just looks really festive. And then we'll do the last one. So this gives you just some ideas if you have any little embellishments around. Lots of different ways you could embellish them. And I think they all turned out cute. They're all just a little different. Let me put them back on the table real quick so everybody can see them. I'll move a couple of things here. And then we will wind this video up in a minute, so everybody can see those there. And I had a fun time making these. I hope you had a fun time watching me. Let's talk for a minute, and I'll take this off a switcher view. So I really enjoyed having everybody's opinion and joining me tonight. This was a way fun project, and so I hope it gave you some ideas to do something fun for your neighbors, and something that looks more expensive than it is. If you just loved tonight's project and you're not in my VIP group, but you want to get some specials and discounts on some product once in a while, then you will want to join in my VIP group. Oh, thanks, Nancy. I'm glad you loved them. And I would love to get you added if you haven't been added. And if you don't want it to do anything like that, then you can, and you just want to order on your own, then my website is chalkcouture.com/ArlanaPatton. You're welcome to go order there anytime, and anything that's in stock at the moment will be on my website. And if you just really like this product and think you might want to be added to my opportunity group and start selling it, it's not expensive to become a Chalk Couture designer, and you get several things in the kit, and the kit is the $99, and it has like 5 pastes, it has like 5 transfers. That would cost you way more. Plus you get an apron, you get cards. It's well worth it. Then in a quarter's time, all you have to keep up is $150, and you could easily do that just purchasing for yourself. You don't even have to turn it into a business. So this is such a fun company to work for. I'm glad that I decided to start doing this. I've really been having a fun time, and so that's another way to join. Also, please like, share, and spread the word so that this gets around and I can start having more followers. I would love to have more followers. Tomorrow I'll probably come with some more lives. I might try and do 2 or 3 tomorrow because I think I'm going to be home. I haven't figured out the times because I do have several things I still want to get in before Christmas, and I have some more neighbor gift ideas. So watch for my lives, and thanks so much for joining me tonight. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Goodbye.